I'm going to ask you a pretty harsh question, my friend, but you can tell me in the comments what you ended up answering. Because if I were to snap my finger just like this, right, and spawn in a 10 out of 10 girl right next to you, like literally as we speak, imagine that we're having a conversation somewhere and you see a 10 out of 10, like very good looking girl walk past you. Do you have the belief in your mind that you're actually capable of speaking to women? Do you see yourself as the guy who could actually pull a 10 out of 10? Congrats to you if you ended up commenting yes, but for most people, unfortunately, they don't have this belief, you know? The most people, when they see a 10 out of 10 girl, they won't even lift a finger in her direction because they're so fucking terrified, right? And honestly, I don't fucking blame them. I don't fucking blame them because how can you want a 10 out of 10 to begin with, whilst in your mind you still see yourself as a 1 out of 10? That doesn't fucking equal up, right? And most people, they try to live like this very humble lifestyle where they try to be, as nice as possible to everybody, and they try to be humble about everything they do. And honestly, like, fuck you. Fuck you. I would rather come into the scene with my squeaky little voice at 16 years old, actually trying to speak some sense into you, rather than trying to be like this, humble guy, who's just gonna try to tell you all the facts in like the most subtle and safe way. No, I'm gonna tell you the downright fucking truth. And the truth is that you need fucking ego. Most people, as I said, they live this like very comfortable lifestyle where they try to like not offend anybody. But honestly, like, I don't care. I do not care in the slightest, my brother, because you need that little bit of arrogance to actually fucking propel yourself towards success. When you don't have that extra bit of arrogance, when you don't see yourself as the guy who could achieve all of these things, then your overall perception of doing that task is going to be far, far, far different, my brother. When you see a good-looking girl that you want to talk, like in the back of your head, you have like this fucking primal instinct that you want to speak to her. But you end up, I don't want to do it. Maybe I'll disturb her workout. I probably sounded so stupid when I said that. How? Why not? She's literally not as busy as you think, my brother. If you were to just command your feet towards her and just say something. Say something. You would have saved yourself so much like self-harm and lack of self-esteem if you were to just do the things that you actually want to fucking do. If you were to just get rid of these limiting beliefs that you keep holding in the back of your head. If you were to get rid of those fucking barriers and just like smash them with a fucking hammer. You wouldn't have those problems to begin with, my friend. You need to actually improve your self-esteem, because so many guys, and this hurts me so much because I know guys like this in person, right? I know like countless amounts of guys who have insane physiques, who have like literally perfect V-tapers, arms that are twice as big as mine. They have such great physiques, great progress on self-improvement, but they still see themselves as the guy from the very beginning. Like, visualize this, right? Imagine you've been lifting weights for countless amount of months, right? I said countless again. Imagine you've been lifting weights for, I don't fucking know, a year and a half, and you've built an amazing physique. You've made some shit amount of progress, okay? You went from looking like a toothpick to actually looking like something. Whilst in your mind, you still see yourself as the same little small guy when you look in the mirror. And it's honestly so fucking pathetic, because right now I'm speaking about myself here. I'm speaking about the very guy you're looking at right now, because I used to have the exact same fucking belief. And this is a little fact on the side, right? Because I have friends in my Discord server, right? I have a Discord server for this channel, but I don't want to fucking plug it to you. But recently I would post pictures of myself in that Discord server, and literally every time I would post a picture of me flexing, I would give it like a little comment saying, oh, my upper chest is a little bit too small, and I have a pencil neck. It's like, the guys in my Discord server would literally tell me to my face that I need to stop being so fucking humble, because it wasn't natural to me. I didn't have this ego to begin with. And then, every time I would, speak about fitness, speak about something, I would speak with this like very comfortable manner. I didn't want to use my ego because I would be afraid of these comments. Okay, this is actually so funny, but one of my biggest fears was I would get comments of people saying, 15-year-old kids after watching one Andrew Tate video. Those were the fears I would have in the back of my head. They're gonna try and hurt my self-esteem. But now that time has passed and I've become much more developed, honestly, the only thought I have about these people is like, fuck them. Fuck that. I'm not gonna sit there and let these like 14-year-old kids like anti-Andrew Tate motherfuckers trying to generalize my channel and trying to pull me down like some fucking crabs. I don't give a fuck about that. My ego is far through the fucking roof, and yours should be too, my friend. I don't care what you look like. You might even have puffy cheeks at this point, but if you have the belief that you have what it takes to become that person, when you have that ego, when you have that little bit of arrogance, when you start valuing yourself more than you would beforehand, I promise you, not only is your progress going to be 10 times more faster, you're just going to have more confidence to begin with. You know what all very confident guys have in common? They have a shit ton of self-respect. They look in the mirror and they're actually happy with what they see. And I'm not just talking about the physique. No, I'm talking about what's going on here. They're not filled with these terrible, like, negative limiting beliefs like you and me used to be. Well, I used to be. You still probably have them. Yeah, if you were just capable, my friend, of getting rid of those fucking barriers you have in your mind, your self-esteem would have been through the fucking roof. And you probably think to yourself, oh, I can't call it for that girl because, I still don't have that physique. My arms are still skinny. Then work on them. Then work on them even fucking further. But still start to visualize yourself as the guy who is capable of doing that thing. Stop having those... I don't want to fucking repeat myself, but you really need to get rid of those fucking limiting beliefs. Imagine that in front of you, there's that wall, that thought that you constantly get every time you try to do something. The one thing that's stopping you from getting all the things that you fucking want, right? Now, imagine you're getting a hammer. That's not a hammer, but imagine you get that hammer and you see that wall in front of you, right? And you fucking start smashing that motherfucker, right? God damn, I'm throwing pens all over the room. You need to actually develop some fucking ego, because living without it is just... Imagine you are a limp dick. Imagine you're just sitting down there fucking dangling, not doing fucking anything. That's what your life's comparable to, honestly. You need to start fucking penetrating through the world. As stupid as this analogy may seem to you. You need to actually develop and learn how to view yourself as the guy who's the shit. You need to start thinking yourself as like, you are the shit. You need to become the shit. Okay, that actually started pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, I should have thought about this video way, way more, but you get the general idea that I'm trying to make, right? If you ended up learning something valuable today, and I was actually able to spark a little bit of motivation, if I was able to ignite that tiny, tiny little flame of motivation and anger to actually go and do something with your goddamn life, and you would love to hear me more and speak to me directly whilst hanging around an amazing community of like-minded people who are all on self-improvement, and we all strive to become the best versions of ourselves instead of being like those fucking limp dicks. That's actually so funny. Yeah, join my Discord server. We host voice calls very fucking often, so if you want to get the opportunity to talk to me directly and ask me certain questions, this is the right place for you. I guarantee you that me and my community have exactly what you need to become the best versions of yourself. But yeah, if not, you can like, comment, so give this video whatever you think it deserves, honestly. If there was something that you didn't agree with in particular, you should totally give a comment. Like, why not? Let's learn from our mistakes. Fuck it. And yeah, hopefully, my friend, I'll see you in the next one, brother. So yeah, take care.